I'm busy working. busy day. I hope I did. Okay, yeah. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Busy Monday. It's busy Monday, and we are makeupless, makeup free, makeupless. All right, quickly, I want to talk about marriage, but before then, I love to share this video. I love to do my video on Solution Center with Tina, but I have to come to this place. I can also download and post on my Solution Center with Tina, so it doesn't really matter. I'll just download from here and post over there, which is fair enough. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Let me share it onto the other page. I want to see if my... Okay, let's watch it here. Shit. Okay. All right. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Welcome to my live video. My name is Tina. This is Tina. The only Tina. The only Tina on this cyberspace. All right. I don't know why people love to celebrate or go over the top when they see that marriage is crushed or marriage is divided, separated, or people love to see when someone comes to announce their marriage. I don't want to mention name right now because it's not yet clear. I don't like to talk about something when I'm not very sure. As you all know me, I don't like to talk about things when I'm not very sure or even have evidence about what to say. Again, somebody is saying marriage is easy. Well, is marriage difficult? It is difficult. The reason why marriage is difficult without even making research or reading any book about marriage is, first of all, the person that you are married to is not your family members. It's not your family member. It's not someone that, how will I say it? It's not related to you in any way, shape, or form. You all met somewhere and you started dating, maybe for a short period of time, maybe for a very long period of time, okay? And two different people coming together as one, which is good. Also, two different people came from two different homes, all right? Or coming from two different homes, two different upbringing, two different understanding. It could also be that the husband is coming from a rich home and the wife is coming from a poor home. It also can be that the wife is coming from a rich home and the husband is coming from you know what it is when you're coming from a very rich home and also coming or trained from a very poor background. Now, how will this correlate? How will this come together? How can they, start doing things together? It can also be, let me define it all. It can also be two people coming together from two poor backgrounds. All right? We must understand that the way you train your child is different from the way I'm training my own right now. I'm training my daughter or my son right now. And the way that every other person will bring up their children is quite different. Now, when two people come together, there is what they call adjustment. And if there is no adjustment in that marriage, okay, or relationship, all right, I don't think that it can ever work or it can ever work, okay? So two people coming together as one, okay, they will be living in the same room together, sleeping on the same bed, doing everything, activities. You can also share even one car together. That means that everything that the husband is doing, the wife knows about it. It also could means that whatever the wife is doing, the husband is doing, the wife knows about it. Whatever the wife is doing, the husband knows about it, right? But some are the things that the husband could be doing, and the wife will not ever know or understand it because probably she trusted him, right? And when things like this happen, everybody with their opinion, people with their choices and stuff like that. Now, let me quickly go back to if marriage is difficult. The answer is yes. Obviously, if you're going to university or you're going to secondary school or you're going to primary school, whatever comes on your table from your teacher, it is not easy. It is something that you have to learn, and learning takes lots of time and process. Yes, it is very simple without using too much grammar on it. So when you are learning something that you don't know before, it is difficult, and that is what it is, because it takes you years for you to even understand who your partner is. It could take you 30 years. It doesn't matter if you're in the marriage for 20 years. For you to start seeing more reason why you are married to this particular individual, okay? Some people say, oh, it is very easy. It is easy because you know yourself in marriage. Some people say, oh, it is very difficult. It is a very straight answer, because you're married to someone that you know the person based on relationship, based on you both having relationship before marriage, yeah? But you don't even know their background. You don't even understand who the family of the person that you are married to is. That is why, okay, that is why it is difficult. It is when something happened in that family of the girl or the boy, okay, the man or the woman, you will know that, oh, this is who they are. I don't really understand. I didn't even figure out this on time. And there are more things that maybe he has refused to tell you. Likewise, she has also refused to tell you because she sees that as non-existing thing in the marriage. Unfortunately, it is something that also counts. You struggle to understand someone, you put all your interest into understanding who this person is, you know, because you guys are living together in the same house, all right? Anything you're struggling to do is difficult. If it is easy, of course, you just get the answer. Just like you saying 2 + 2 is 4, immediately, right? When you're training a child, okay, I have a little daughter here, all right, and you're trying to teach her mathematics, and you ask her 2 + 2. She tells you, I don't know it, mommy. Now it is your duty as a mom, okay, to start teaching her how she can get that answer. Right? That is exactly how it is. Now, getting married to a man who never cheated on you before, or who never, you know, have done something to you right in presence of you before marriage or even after marriage, right? There is no way for you to start putting 2 and 2 together. It is only when he or she is catch in the marriage. That is when you start understanding where you are, where you belong to. You see, a little thing happen in marriage and people will want to expand it more if you give them opportunity, right? Let's say, for instance, I'm not going to put cheating because cheating is, for me, is a no. Anything that gives you that opportunity or chance to cheat on your wife, that means you consider her for marriage. You didn't marry her because you love her, really. That is the truth. Because tell me why you want to cheat on your wife when you know that everything your wife, you know fully well, that everything your wife, okay, has, the other lady has it. Only if your wife is not faithful to you, or probably she's not acting as a wife in the house. There is no point for you to cheat. And that is why I said marriage is difficult. Now it is right for you as a husband to start teaching your wife what she needs to understand as a husband. Some ladies want to marry because they see other people getting married, having kids. Some want to have marriage because they want to have children. Some want to have marriage because 1 or 2 reasons best known to them. But when you are in marriage, because you love this person so dearly, and you know you want someone that can always be there for you, and you can always be there for, because it's not going to be one-side thing this morning. It's just going to be two-side thing, right? You must learn to correct that person when the person is doing wrong. Now, when you cheat the first time, your wife pretend like she doesn't understand, and you come back home, she serve you and do everything like that to you. I mean, treat you nice. You do it over and over again. Guess how she'll find out? She's going to find out when she starts treating herself. because she knows who she is before the marriage, whether you like it or not. Some women don't want to bring it right in front of their husband, not because they are scared of their husband, not because they are scared of losing their husband, but because they just want to respect that marriage, that word marriage. They also want to respect their children. But when it's a continuous thing, then the woman will have no choice than to confront their husband. Now, how did you, as a wife, present it to him so that he can accept and say, all right, now that I know that you already find out, I'm so sorry. Some men will add or include pride in it to say, if you don't like it, then so what? You cannot argue with a woman and win, only if that woman is quiet. And when that woman is quiet, don't get it twisted. Men, she's looking for a landing space, the best time to exit. It's better for your wife to confront you and both of you will sort it out, rather for her to keep calm. The moment she gets her landing step out of that marriage, she is not coming back again. Forget it. No matter what anyone is going to say on social media, no matter what the family or her enemies or whatever or her haters is going to say on social media, she will not back down. Why? Because she has been nursing this for a very long period of time. A lot of people come up to bash women, when they see a woman taking decision, they don't understand. Then you will see a lot of people coming to say, but we saw you guys last week on social media, but they cannot read the sign when they see a happy woman. They cannot understand. The woman have to pose for social media so that people like you and I will not start judging them. That is the main reason why you see a lot of women, okay, they just keep calm. When you see a woman keeping calm, you should be very, very worried. When she confronts you and you know that what she's telling you is nothing but the truth, it is best for you to quickly apologize and look for every means to stop that game that you are playing with her in the marriage. Otherwise, she may even stay there for extra 10 years with you. That is because of the children or child that both of you share together. She is not in that marriage anymore, but you may not understand. And then she will keep pretending, cooking for you, doing things like this, like that for you, only for you to maybe go and return one day, go and come back one day and find out that she's out of the house with a written note because she's not a woman that loves to argue. Not everyone loves to argue. A woman that loves to argue wants to be in the marriage. But the one that exits quietly, without no noise, argument, or staying in the midst of where they want to settle anything together, is a woman that wants peace and less drama. Because she has been harboring it for many, many years. But you as husband never see this thing. You think, oh, she doesn't know what is going on. You never thought of that person that you're cheating on with your wife can also reach out to your wife with evidence. You know, this word is now a word where a lot of people will come and start videoing and start, keeping record and start, recording every conversation and video together. The only way the wife will believe the side chick or the one that they are cheating on is by proving evidence, which is the video recording and voice recording, and also text messages coming from your husband. But some women are very smart as well. They will still want to be there. The moment the woman starts treating herself from what you have brought back home, that is the time the woman will sit down and start talking sense into herself. Because whatever this man brings home can be directly affected to you, and you don't want to be part of it. How many people do you want to explain to? And that is why some people just leave the marriage and you will think that they are still together. They leave without even announcing it. You see that marriage that go their separate ways without bringing it on social media, without announcing it, are those kind of marriage that people don't understand what is happening in their home. When a man cheats, a woman does. Some women, majority of women, like 95% of them don't know how to keep it because they think that they are in the marriage, they are in that marriage because of love. Unfortunately or fortunately for them, they find out that the person that they really, really want to be with for the rest of their life is someone that is everywhere, not just one place, but everywhere. And you will sit at home claiming or be in the office or even be in the marriage thinking you are the only woman somewhere, only for you. Some of this cheating thing will also result to having kids outside the marriage. I don't understand how people want you to react. I really don't understand how people want you to react. When you quietly leave, they complain. When you come on social media or go to any platform to, address it, they complain. I want you all to understand that not everyone knows how to come on social media to talk about themselves or marriage. They rather show you the positive side of them, which is maybe their business, when they're in the office, when they're taking care of children, which is the best part of it. Rather than coming on social media to explain or talk what is not necessary. Because at the end of the day, some of which are very happy. You can see some people are even celebrating it. Some people are saying, oh, we said it. Some already predicted it because your husband gave that opportunity to happen. Some will tell you, I've been dating, I've been married to her for 25 years. I want to try. Try what? Your daughter is 21 years old. And you have been in that marriage for 21 years or 22 years old. You want to try. With who? I respect people that travel all over the world and they go with their wife. Because they don't want the story that touches the heart. They don't want people to start saying things that is not. That is if you want to keep your marriage or save your marriage, if you're traveling anywhere and your wife is free as well, travel with her so that you don't come and start saying, it's the devil handwork. It is a mistake. It is not a mistake because you are fully aware into what you are signing to. You wanted to do it. You've been longing to do it. If you have a 5-day trip, after 5 days, when you get back home, you can meet your wife as well. It's very simple. Very simple to keep yourself. If a woman can keep herself, a man should also learn to keep them. So because we're talking about human being, and it is the same. There is no difference. The difference between woman and man is what we have here and there. That is the only difference. If a woman is faithful to you, why don't you be submissive too as well to your wife? What are you looking for? I keep asking men. All right? What are you looking for? After 20 years of marriage, after 18 years of marriage, then what are you looking for? State it out. If you don't respect yourself, you want to behave like others, or you want to behave like those that are not married yet, then you miss the track. There are things that you cannot do anymore when you are married. There are things that you should never find yourself in doing as a married man or married woman. Only when you know right in your heart that the marriage is over, then it is fine and good. You know in your heart that as a man, oh, I already told her, she understands. We're just taking our time, and then when she leaves, I will just move on. A man that's married immediately after her marriage is separated, divorced, has a girlfriend already, has thousands of girlfriends already, only waiting for the right time to bring the girl in. That is the truth. A man that brings in a woman just after 1 week of leaving his first marriage, has a girl that he is dating before now. Because you can't tell me that you dated a girl for 1 week after that marriage is gone and then you want to bring. That means that everything your wife is saying about you is nothing but the truth. brings in wife after 1 week of divorce or marriage, has been dating the girl for a very long time. I want to bring that girl home. Now, let me tell you what may happen when you bring the girl home. Because she understands that she can also be cheated on. She knows your game. She knows how you met her. She knows the things that you tells her about the first wife. So obviously, she also will play a smart one on you. She will never be carried away. Don't get it wrong. She will understand the game completely and play the game very well, smoothly well. That game that your wife, your first wife, didn't understand or play, your second one, okay, will play the game with you. Because there are a lot of things that you have discussed with her in the past. There are so many complaints that you have given about your wife. She also will not want that blame or that fault to come. She knows your friends. Now she was going to target, what she's going to do is to target those your friends that keep recording, that keep talking down on your first wife, she will make sure that she take them out of the way. The second one will teach you a very big lesson. That you will not even have wings to fly if you don't take time. It is important we ask questions when we are in marriage. A man will come out today and start telling you things. Oh, I don't want to marry her again because I don't want to date her again because I don't want to do this. No. And the person that you are talking to is a very intelligent girl that knows why you're saying all of those things. That is why it is very important, if it is something that you can solve, and quickly amend. Amend it very fast, as fast as you can. You do it. But when it's over, you and your wife will definitely know that it's time for everyone to go. We have so many people on social media here living with their husband. They are living with their husband thinking that they're living with their husband. They're actually living with their enemy or living with their friend. Just ordinary friend. They live in their house, but they never have what they call communication or unity with their husband. You see some of them, they will sit in the living room, their husband will sit in the room, maybe on the phone speaking with his friend all day when he's back from work. And they believe they are in marriage. You see some of them, they argue from Monday to Sunday. And after Sunday, you see them going to the place of worship together. Some, they go separate way, they go in different cars. But they claim they are in marriage. Some will even tell their friends, I'm just managing him because, because of the children, I don't even want him to know my plan. But they claim they are in marriage. I love it when my husband offend or do something to me, I will quickly tell him off. I don't know how to manage mind or save. No, I don't know how to do it. I've tried my possible best to learn that part of it. I can't. I don't know how to pretend. When it's offline, I will bring you back and tell you, don't continue this because you may lose your marriage if you continue. That's what makes me a human being. That's what makes you a human being. There is no need for you to pretend in the marriage if it's not working out. There is no point. How long do you want to patch it? Do you want to patch that marriage until it's 45 years? And then you will say, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. I just want to announce right now that I and Chris is no more together. We just want you to respect our privacy as we, continue our divorce. Come on. When after 41 years, you could have stopped it when it's not even up to 5 years. There is nothing like manage in marriage. Because in marriage, you're supposed to be happy. In marriage, you are supposed to be free. In marriage, you're supposed to understand each other. For me, that is the definition for me here. If my husband is not coming to me I goes to him. That is the belief. That is how I believe it. But if I keep going all the time to him and he's not coming to me, I'm going to see him like, what is going on? It's now looking like a one-side marriage. Because we have to share. Everything we have is one. Even though sometimes I love to say, okay, this is my account. This is a family account. Let's leave it like that. There is a reason. In everything women do in marriage, there is always a reason. Don't get it wrong. If it's not working out, it's not working. There is no how you will continue to patch it. It will not still work out. You have to throw it and buy a new one. A man that is serious will understand that marriage is a serious thing. The one that is not serious about it, maybe probably because the woman started having children for him. So he you don't consider marriage. You marry because you want to be married. You marry because you love that person so much that you can stand for her doing trying time as well. And she can also do the same to you. You marry because you listen to each other. It is not easy for two different people from two different backgrounds to come together as husband and wife. That is the truth. It is not easy. If you have your own biological sister at home, your younger sister or your younger brother, you will agree with me this morning that it is not easy as husband and wife. Two different culture, everything coming together as one. If you have your sister at home, there is no how two of you will not be falling out. If you have your brother at home, the same house, upbringing together in the house, there is no how you all will not be falling out. Then tell me, how do you think that someone that you've dated for 2 years, 1 year, you just dated and then you guys are married, will then not have that misunderstanding in between? You will continue to try your possible best to make sure that it works out when it comes to maybe arguments, not listening to you, not cooking properly as a wife, not cooking properly as a husband, because here it is husband and wife. Yeah, but in our country and our culture, it is wife duty. That is how they said it is. But right here, it is husband, whether the wife is working or not. It's a division of labor. Yeah? So, it is that understanding. Oh, that is how she is. Just leave her. I know it and I like it. Let me just leave her. That is who she is. When she finishes shouting, she's going to calm down. I know she's going to come to me. Or I will go to her when she's calm. That is what they call understanding. It is also important in family, siblings. When that understanding is there, you know who she is already. That's it. Leave it, let it go. There is no need for you to argue with her. Sometimes what she's saying is truth. It's nothing but the truth. Some people don't like correction. And that is how it is in some men. Even your younger brother, when you try to correct your younger brother, he's going to tell you, I'm not a baby. When you try to also correct your elder brother, he's going to tell you, I'm older than you. So what are you talking about when it's marriage? What do you think when the man is older than you and you're trying to correct? He's going to say, well, I've seen all of these things. I understand. Only when they start seeing the fall of the man, then you will see the man will maybe retrace his step or feel very sorry for himself if he has what they call conscience. I don't like it when someone is not in relationship. I may pass blame behind that person to say, from what she have just said now, I think she should have amended. But, she wears the shoes and she knows where it's inch her, yeah? Where it hurts her, yeah? So I think she knows better. She knows what she's doing. Sometimes, we women don't know what we are doing. We are just looking for the right person that can put us back in the right track. Majority of times, we fall into the hands of someone that is also going worse than what you are going through. That is the truth. You see women trying to trying to, express themselves or confine in a friend. Unfortunately, that friend is going worse. But because that friend is not saying her own part of the story or telling people about her, obviously you cannot find out what is going on in her own marriage. And you are looking for someone that you can express these things to. Unfortunately, what do you think that person will tell you? Well, I just think you should move on. Because she herself has moved on, but you are just seeing her with her husband, thinking that she's still in the marriage. She's just looking for the right balance, the right time to move. And that is why it's good. When you communicate in that marriage, your wife will definitely say something that will, you will pick interest in, to say, come on, what is she saying now? We'll address this part later. I don't want to say it now. Let me know what is in her mind. If you're not a cheating husband. If you're not a cheating husband, okay, you will understand. Maybe if you go back and ask your wife and the both of you sort it out, you will understand. I don't understand how a wife will have CCTV in the house and privately install it on her phone because she doesn't trust her husband. So men don't even respect their wife to the point that they will start bringing women. I mean, not just ordinary friend. They will start bringing their side chick inside their matrimonial home. It's not like their wife is late. They will start bringing women into their home. I still don't understand it. And the woman will be where she is, looking, watching the CCTV camera, seeing everything the husband is doing. And then she will be forced to believe what people are saying about her husband. Now, let's quickly talk about the celebrities. They are also human beings. And some people used to say this word. Celebrities, where they go to, because their wife is not there, they will try to hang out. No, you don't have reason for silly mistakes. Mistake that could have been avoided. If you want a second wife and you discuss with your wife and she's telling you, no, darling, I don't want to share you with anybody, I think it's best for you to respect your wife's decision. She knows what she's saying. She understands what she's saying by giving you that accurate, good answer. Because from the beginning of your relationship, you never told her all of those things. She sees you like a responsible husband, man. And she's dating a responsible husband, man, before marriage. As a celebrity, there are things, that name is a very heavy name for me. It's a name that people respect so much. When you go out and tell people that, hi, I'm a celebrity, do you watch my channel? Do you do this? I acted this movie, I'm here, I'm a musician, But there are things that people should not see you doing, especially when you're married. If you are single, it's okay. You are single, but there are things that you should not also do because you're single. That doesn't mean you should, rubbish yourself, yeah? As a celebrity, you must lay good example because others are coming to join. Let it be that your name is a very good name in the industry. When people mention your name, they will say, oh, those people, they are a group of people. They are so lovely. And do you watch them? They are so lovely people. Go to their handle and watch them and see what they are doing, how they are creating their content and showing good example to the upcoming ones. A lot of people want to be celebrity. A lot of people want to be addressed as celebrity in future. A lot of young youth want to start acting movie. They want to be a celebrity. They want to be known worldwide. But the legacy that you are laying down is what they will follow. Because they will think it's norm. That's what they think in their brain. Oh, it's norm to do that, okay? I mean, she did the same, so what's there? But that is not what it is, honestly. As a celebrity, we should be seeing you You can act whatever on the screen because you're acting. It's not real. But don't make it real in real life. What they see you act on the screen is quite what you are in real life. That means that you are not teaching anyone positivity about you. Some people, when you see them on the screen, they are very tough. But when they get in, they are very, very, very quiet. Nice people. Nice to the fault. Why some people, when you see them on social media, they are quiet, but at home, they are not. Network. I'm going to round up immediately because the network is quite not giving me opportunity. Once it's acting up, I need to go. But then again, they will come on social media. I am speaking like this. My voice is very loud. I have a loud voice. I cannot come on social media and start singing. No, that's not it. I have a loud voice. When I'm in my feelings, I'm over the moon. But of course, I can't come on social media and start acting like that. But some people will act like that on social media when they are upset. And when they are in the house, in fact, I would say they even act more quiet when they are home. The truth is, when you are upset, there is a way you handle situation. And that is how it is for everyone. Some people are very, very calm when they are upset. They just don't want to speak. They will tell you, there is no point for me to start speaking right now because I may say something that will, bring the end of relationship between me and this person. So I love to be calm. Some people, when they express themselves, scream and say a lot of things, they are free. They just move on immediately. So we are different people. So what you show on social media, what you're showing us on your stations and stuff like that, we see them like something that we can learn from, yeah? But not when we see you on the real story. We start seeing you that you are everywhere. You are here with this girl today, tomorrow you are. It's not like it's a movie anymore. It is what they call, it's becoming a reality. That means that is who you are. You have been pretending. Thank you for adding me. God bless you. Thank you. I can see, I don't know, her name is Esther. Thank you. Do you understand? That means that is who you are. So people will say, oh, she's pretending. Obviously, you cannot come on social media and start acting up. Some people love to come and act up on social media. They will tell you, I don't care. I don't want to know. I'm doing reality show. Sometimes you just have to tune it down. Sometimes you just have to tune it down for the sake of your children because they will grow up and see these things. I love it when I want to put anything out there without pretending. I put it out because that is who I am. I just put it for you to see. Celebrities are human beings. You don't expect them to act 100%, yes. But there are places that we should not find them, whether you agree or not. You will have a beautiful woman at home. And the woman has a lot of children for you. Due to medical reasons, she then have to maybe lost her figures. And then you see some men talking down on their wife, forgetting that the woman is like that because they are having children. And you will see them going to do, reshape their body. I don't want to say it on Facebook because Facebook guideline. That is why I'm choosing my words. Facebook guideline don't allow us to say a lot of things on social media. But at the same time, I still have to speak. They will quickly go and adjust themselves because of their husband. A lot of men do this. After childbirth, you must understand that the body will not be the same. There is no need for us to pretend. And you see these women going out of their way just so they can retain their husband. Yet, their husband will go for that person that they want to go for. After doing all of those things, what happens if that woman passes away from there? Because she's trying to make you happy as a husband, yet you're not satisfied. You are not satisfied. And then the woman will say, I've done this first time. This is my second time of doing this. I haven't tried for this man and he's acting like this. Maybe I should look for another grant or someone that will appreciate me for who I am. Because the woman will think about, I have done this the first time, so if I'm going to have 5 children, I'm going to continue to take care of myself just so. No, it takes time for you to regain your body back. It takes time. It takes years. It's taking me years for my hormone to be regular again. It's taking me years. That is nothing but the truth. This is not how I used to look like. I went to look at my picture yesterday, doing my marriage. I see how I look like. Yeah? And I look at myself again now. I don't want to look at myself like 2-3 years ago or 4 years ago. All right? And I said to myself that it is what it is. You will want to push that woman to the point the woman will start looking for all means just because she's trying to please you as a husband. Now you're looking for faults. I am not saying as a woman you should not quickly adjust yourself, keep yourself together, and start taking care of yourself, okay? Yes, that is number one thing after birth. You should buckle up and start taking care of yourself if you can. Or leave it when you can, you start taking care of yourself. Don't rush, because if anything happens to you tomorrow, the man will move on, just like he's doing right now, maybe cheating in marriage. You also have to understand that you are adjusting to the right woman. Don't allow him to push you. Just tell him how it works. Some people, some men, when you explain to them, they understand. Some of them don't understand all of those things. They will start telling you, look at Blessing, look at Jennifer, look at Stella, look at Tina. She's taking care of. But it took me 5 years to get to this point. 5 years to get to this point. Right? So we cannot all be the same. It is not possible. It takes time. Don't compare your wife to others. You can tell her, go and follow this page. She is teaching. Maybe you will learn from there and practice it at home. Women, we should also give opportunity for ourselves for learning, because some people don't want to learn. Some people just want to use the same style of upbringing in their marriage. It will not work. You cannot bring the same thing inside your marriage. Your upbringing level of thinking inside your marriage. When you are married, it is you and your husband who needs to come together and make it work. I tell my husband daily, you don't leave it for me. We have to think together. I think we should do this. You bring yours, and then we compile it together and make it work. It's not about you telling your wife all the time, don't tell her. Get her a data or you get her a Wi-Fi. Tell her, follow these pages. These are genuine pages. They will teach you what to do, how to do it. Follow that step. If you don't like it, you take her to the right place, which is the hospital, where she can get good treatment and advice and stuff like that. You need to build your wife, just like your wife needs to build you. That is what it is. When your wife sees something that is not working, she can always correct you and say, sweetheart, I don't think, look, there's something happening here. I think you should do it this way. I think you should do it that way. That is what they call marriage to me. Correcting each other. Sometimes you can also want to correct with, that voice, that voice will come in. Maybe you've been talking to him and he's not listening. Obviously, you will trigger and want to talk to him to say, hey, you need to do this, you need to do that. At the end of the day, if you've noticed that the way you pass the message is not right, you go back again and say, I think the way I passed the message in the first place, this is what I'm trying to say. This is what I was, trying to put out here. It's very simple as ABC. However, remember, some people, it takes them years for them to understand where you are leading them to. Some men, it takes them years. Some women, it takes them years too, to even understand. Understanding what you are saying before they can start moving towards that direction of what you have said before. Some people, until they see what they are looking for, before they will start believing you to say, oh, my husband actually predicted this, and it's happening. Maybe I should, okay, what should I do now? It takes time for some people. I am not saying I'm the best, but when you tell me something and I see it's similar, I go and digest it first. Then I'll make move. I digest it and then I make move because I don't want it too late. Because when it's too late, I mean, there could be solution at the end of it, but when it's too late, it will be very difficult for you to get the solution. Don't keep it for too long before you get that answer. Because you have other things that you need to start doing. You need to start diversifying into many things. But because you're looking for this solution, it can take you 10, 11 years. Something that you could have abstained from just to get to that point where you want. So, I mean, for me, celebrities are women beings, but they need to also understand that their wife is not seeing them as celebrity. Yes. They need to understand that their husband is not seeing them. People like we, us, I that is watching, see them like celebrity. But your husband don't see you like celebrity anything. Probably when he got married to you, you were just a normal person who eventually find your way to acting or singing music and stuff like that. And he doesn't have choice than to support you because he understands that this is what you have been longing to have even before both of you got married. Or this is who you are. Probably he discovered that this is who you are. And you want to chase your dream. A good man will support you to chase and achieve your dream. Your celebrity is in that your station where you are doing your things with your friends and stuff like that. But when you come back home, you become a normal person. You don't expect your wife to start seeing you. Ah, he's a celebrity. Let me bow for him. Let me bow. No. He sees you like husband. He's seeing you like his husband. And she is seeing you, she sees you like his husband. He is seeing you like her wife. So that's it. When you come back home, that your celebrity is outside. When you come back home, you're coming home as a wife. Normal wife. You're coming back home as a normal husband to your wife and your children. Your children can say, hey, daddy, we saw you on television. Yes, you are a celebrity there. Some husband, when they come back home, they want their wife to start respecting them because they are celebrity. A wife that has been respecting you, you want extra respect. I don't understand. She's going to address you the way she used to address you. That makes you to marry her in the first place. That makes you to see her the first day you saw her. That makes you to accept her. What is it that you don't understand? Why are you giving that fame to get to you? Right in your matrimonial home. There are things that you don't, there are things that I don't think is necessary for me. I am me. In my own small house here. And I love it. If I become a celebrity tomorrow, it's in my pocket. My husband don't even, what is my husband's business with that one? If I invite him, he will come. If not, that is my business. Whatever I'm doing is, provided he's not going to harm me or, cause any problem to me, yeah, he is okay with that. You need to, we need to also respect each other in marriage. Respect is not just the woman respecting you because you are rich. No. It's between you and him. You and her. To come together as husband and wife. Respect her, she will respect you. Respect both comes, should come both ways. Some people will say, I'm older than you. In marriage, you'll be telling your wife, you are older. You are not older than her. Immediately, you have pronounced her as your wife. Okay? And she has also pronounced you, you guys have pronounced yourself as husband and wife. Or whoever whoever is coordinating is has pronounced both of you as well, and the congregation is seeing you people as well. There is nothing like senior or junior in that marriage. Both of you has now become the same. You have become one body. Now you need to start working towards it. It could take you 45 years. Who is telling you, oh, just 5 years? 5 years. What about the mother who gave birth to that person and has been managing that person until the person, walk up to you to say, I would love to marry you or propose to you? The mother is still trying to understand who his son is, because out of the house, he doesn't know what his son does. That is very simple. Out of the house, he doesn't know what his son does in the house, does outside. So it is very easy when I see people, thinking that celebrities are, this celebrity shouldn't, a whole celebrity. No, there is nothing like that. They are human beings. What they are doing there is acting. What they are doing there is showcasing their talent. What they are doing there is working. They are working. And they are earning money from it. A whole banker. Hey, they give you title. It's just a title. They are human beings outside the title. You need to understand that. Nothing is perfect. No one can come out and say, oh, I'm the perfect person. When someone was trying to claim like she is perfect to me, I told her straight up, are you better than me? That is my first question. Because I want you to answer that question. Are you better than me? What makes you think you could have handled it separately, differently? When you notice that these people are not ready to move, you couldn't have. I'm a human being. I react as a human being. I tell you the truth. When you see someone that says the truth, they are always on that edge like this. But that one that will just look at you and say, what is my business? If you like, don't move. What is my own? Me, I'm going to work. What is my own? They don't love you. They just want to deceive you. They don't like you. They just want to be in front. They just want people to see them that they are everywhere. They want people to see them like they are the one making it in the family. They want people to see like they are the one in front in the industry. But the one that will tell you angrily, screamingly to your front, and tell you this is what you've done, confront you to tell you straight up, that person loves you right deep inside her heart. She wants you to move to the next level. The one that will come and tell you, okay, don't worry, it's not it. Now, when two people separate, let's move to that one before I call it a day. When two people separate, there is possibility that they will be coming back again. There is possibility that they will reunite again. They went their separate ways so that they can go and learn. Maybe when it's not favoring them, they will then come back and smile again as husband and wife. You know, when you are married to your enemy, everything will be upside down in the house every day for you. Nothing will progress, nothing will move. You'll just be stagnant, whether you like it or not. When you are married to your enemy, nothing will move, not even your business. Sometimes when you go your separate ways, you find the right person. Sometimes, not all the time. Again, when you are married to a good man, a lovely person, and eventually you separated, everybody goes their separate ways. And they come back together. They come back as the best friend because they've seen east, north, south, and west. Now they understand what they should have done if the marriage collapsed or trying to collapse, how they should have adjusted, because they have gone out there to acquire what they call education in relationship. They have gone out there to acquire more knowledge. They have gone out there to acquire how they can manage situations when things is not working out. And when they are back together again, you will see that their love, their relationship will be very strong. No one can come in between them again because they understand how it works. Only if they are not meant to be together. When someone say, oh, we are separated, respect that thing called separation. Because he or she understands why she is using the word separation. Eventually, they may come back. Maybe for good, or maybe for, final divorce. It's good sometimes you give your marriage breathing space when it is looking like it's very toxic. You give it a breathing space. You go your separate ways just to ask yourself, what is happening? How do I have to do it? What do I do? How do I change what I'm doing? Should I change from what I'm doing correctly that is not working out for me? Because I also have tried with 1, 2, 3. Still, it's the same. That means there's something wrong with me. Then you have that chat with yourself. You don't need anyone to come and pray for you. Come on. No. You are who you are. It is you that will adjust it for yourself. Even they have different man of God that is coming to pray for you. And if you don't change your character, if you don't adjust yourself, there is nothing the man of God can do. He can only just do his prayers. And continue to put you in prayer. That is all he can do. He cannot force the marriage between you and your ex. No. Because even him, as a prayerful person, evangelist, prophetess, prophet, they will want to ask you question to say, what do you think about this? They need your suggestion. They need your answer so that they can, walk towards it in prayer spiritually. That is all they can do for you. If you don't adjust yourself, you're wasting your time. If 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people is complaining about you, you need to look into it. If your children is also complaining about you, then it is what they call inbuilt. So you need to inbuild yourself, unbuild yourself, change it completely because it's not working out for you. You've tried other places, it's not working out. Okay? It is very simple as ABCD. You look at it and then you find out and tell yourself the truth. I think I've been in a bad wagon since. I need to adjust myself so that I can start seeing straight and be in the positive side. But kids are not even happy with me because of what I'm doing. That means I'm doing something wrong. I think I should start doing it in the right way. The same goes to the husband. The cheating part is, for me, is a no. When you cheat, that means you don't value your wife. Simple. Leave it. When you cheat, that means you don't value your wife. Because you have no reason to cheat. If your wife is doing something that you don't like constantly doing it, then you tell her it's time for her to go back to her parents' house. Because the truth is, you cannot be here and be there. I don't want to bring anyone under your nose. I just want it to go quietly. It's very simple. There is no need for you to bring an excuse or there is no need for you to bring an excuse to say, hey, because she's doing this at home, she's not very clean like Tina, used to do this and that one. Then I have to tell her to go. Have you discussed with her quietly? Have you tried to see her reasons why she cannot do all of those things? Who have you brought in so that the person can assist your wife? Not everyone can be strong like me. Not all mothers can be strong like me. You can bring somebody in that can also be a helping hand to her. Maybe she will adjust. Have you talked about it? I don't believe in telling the mother of the bride, the mother of your wife, the father of it. What can they do? They will just come and try to talk to their children. If it's still the same, they can't do anything. But both of you can work it out. Regardless. Even if you have to go and call the father and the mother, the grandmother, the grandfather, the sisters and the brothers, it all lies in the hands of your wife if she wants to adjust. Because everyone can talk to her and she will not listen. It also lies in the hand of the husband. Some husband punish their wife in the house with everything. Some husband punish their wife in the house with everything because they want their wife to be worshiping them. You need to see how some women worship their husband. I'm not saying praising their husband, saying their husband is this and that. No, that is different. They do these things just to make sure that their wife is under their feet. Some will never even give their wife opportunity to work. Some will not give their wife opportunity to meet better people that can promote their wife from this point to the next point. A lot of things happens in marriage, and that is why marriage is very difficult. Because the adjustment alone is like someone going to Harvard University. It's like someone studying PhD. The adjustment. You have to adjust to blend with your husband. You have to adjust to blend with your wife. It is very difficult, especially when there is no money. I have finished talking about separation. Now I'm talking about, in conclusion to what I have just said now. When there is no money, that is when you will know who your wife is. That is when you know who your husband is. When there is no money again in the marriage. So, a lot of people are going through a lot in the name of marriage. When there is no money, you will understand that marriage is very, very, very difficult. Whereby the woman is richer than the husband. They don't understand that word marriage anymore. You will see the woman bluffing, showing off, giving the husband rules and regulation. This is a woman that has been humble, respectful to the husband, just because the husband is broke. You ought to see how they respond to their husband on the phone and turn their husband to kitchen man. You have to see how they treat their husband at home. I, for one, we don't want to treat my husband only if he doesn't listen. And the mistake is continue or constantly repeating himself. Then I will tell him, you have to choose what you want. You look like you're confused. It looks like you're confused. What is going on? Sit up. Let's do this thing together. When a man is down for years, he will start acting like a baby. It is you that will just take it slowly on them. Only if they are doing it intentionally, then I will advise you. But if it's not intentionally, he's taking his time. Sometimes when I do something in the house, I'll look back again. I'll go inside go inside the room and I will talk to myself. Maybe he doesn't even understand this part. Now he's thinking like this because of 1, 2, 3. Okay, maybe I should go and readjust, but not immediately. I have to wait a little bit and then we can talk over it. I'm telling you about me now. But I will never want to leave because he doesn't have money anymore. I don't leave my friends who are not rich. I still call them. I still give them hope. I tell them we are still the same. Regardless where I am right now. But we are still the same. I give them hope that things can still turn out to be good. That is who I am. And that is how it should be. Anyhow that you are treating your friend is the same way you will treat your husband. Your friend that you've known for 15 years, 20 years, is the same way you will treat your husband. Whether you are upset, whether you are normal, in your normal time, it's nothing but the truth. Right. So we all have our time. Treat people equally. Respect them. Don't bring that to your celebrities. Leave it outside when you're coming inside the house. Talk to your wife the way it should be. Align with her. Make things work out for both of you. Try to adjust yourself so that it will work out. It's not easy. The adjustment part is the difficult part in marriage. Some people will come out, look at the way he's shouting for their husband because you're not married. When you get to that point, you will understand that it's not easy. She's going through one or two things that she doesn't want to say out. So the only way she can pass it is by that voice. But at the same time, tune it down. No marriage is perfect. Don't allow anyone to deceive you on social media. Don't allow anyone, you see, without no title, with title, don't allow anyone to deceive you on social media. It is not easy. But you make it easy if both of you come to understand yourself. Have good communication. Respect yourself. Respect yourself. Respect each other. Then things will look like it's easy. Because everyone knows where they belong to, where they are supposed to stay, where they are supposed to stand, what they are supposed to do. But whereby just respect is coming from just one person, it doesn't look like it's going to work out. It looks like it's going to be arguments, everyday quarreling, lot of shouting, and lack of communication. That is what it's going to look like. Disrespect is going to be included. Right. We need to stop now until the full story is out. Then we can talk about the celebrity involved. Thank you for watching me. God bless you and have a lovely Monday. I'll continue to post lovely pictures of me and my lovely sisters on my page. So keep it locked down here. I'll be throwing the picture once in a while. I'll just leave it out there for you guys to see what is happening. Thank you all for watching. I'll have a lovely day. Continue to follow me on Solution Center with Tina, where I will be showing you how to make your hair, your nails, your finger. Look at it. I'm going to paint it. Maybe when I take the children to the park today, I will just put a nice paint, or otherwise I'll just leave it for a rest. Bye everyone. Have a lovely day. Enjoy yourself. I need to go now. Bye-bye. Stay fasting. Bye. Bye-bye.